drums is a celebration of communal life that used to exist in the Yoruba-speaking South Western part of Nigeria.
Some say it is ritualism. Some say it is destiny.
With a focus on potency of traditional drums and triplets as basis for reflection to preach unity, peace, ecotourism, and cultural renewal. The play is set in the clan of drummers. Echoes from the drums enhance the beat of the triplets, Anyoladi, Onlodi, and Awubola.
Pleasant to the ears, that which we soothe the nerves of our forefathers, that which we usher the baby to the earth, that which we make the process so easy. Since in labor already, and this I have waited for long. I want to hear cry of babies. We need to celebrate drums again in expectant of the sound from your drum. She's on here. Let us start. Drummers, why did you stop drumming? I beseech you to keep drumming.
sound of omele has helped wash off their impurity. The sound of gong has washed off dirt from their feet. The call of the drum.
Demise of their mother, their father Abayo, is saddled with the responsibility of training the children to become great men. It takes them through the basic of drums to prepare them for the task ahead.
Has never been. Though the skin might be weak, our responsibility is to mend and tighten it. The spirit of apprehension, our brothers sought assistance from it. They were never disappointed. We beseech them for a better life. We sought their blessings. Never you turn down its expectations on you. The drums are powerful. Now promise it. Promise it. Promise it that you shall not bite one another at the back. Promise.
Agalu, we promise. We are sorry.
Ariki lawa ariki. Ariki lawa ariki. Ariki looking.
As teenagers, they are meant to go on a journey for adventure, pleasure, and survival in the forest to usher them into the spunk of manhood. Giving drums, Iyailu, Bata, and Omele, respectively, for them to work together in unison. The triplet expedition is characterized by grief, division, cacophony, and discovery. It eventually becomes a voyage of survival of the fittest.
You it, nobody will be able to obstruct your journey. I pray you to complement one another. Go in peace and bring back fortune to our land. May the spirit of the drums guide you.
Wife of Oni of Ife, Queen Dr. Temitope Ogunwusi Ilori Oni of Ife, was conferred the title of Mother of Drummers, Grand Patron of the Guild of Theatre Arts Drummers, Gotad, Nigeria.
So it has a whole lot to do in changing our lives, in adding positivity to our lives. Because nowadays we find out that there's several avenues, especially the youths, get their attention driven and shifted from our culture and our tradition is rich and is holistic. So if we imbibe our tradition and our culture into our children right from their birth, it has a way of changing their mindset, because everything about life is mindset. Our culture is seamlessly pure. Let's put this in our children's life right from birth. So when they grow up, train up a child in the way that that child should grow. When that child is grown, that child will never depart from it. Please, parents, we have a lot to do when it comes to training our kids, grooming them, breeding them with our culture. They would not depart from it. They will live a life of positivity that in the long run, we will enjoy it.
The drama has clearly shown us that through drum and drumming, we can inspire ourselves, we can motivate ourselves. We can see that drum is a source of so many other things. You can use drum to induce and inspire, and most importantly, you can also use drum to instigate, prompt. And the essence of all this is to be able to use drama, literary, techniques like this to tell story, to be able to let people see that through drumming and drums, we can unite ourselves as a country.
Well, I will say that the World Drummers Day is significant for those of us that believe so much in appreciating our rich African cultural heritage. They may not celebrate the World Drummers Day in Europe, in America, because they don't have it compared to what we have as Africans. So we must celebrate what we have. It's unique to us. And we're not just celebrating the World Drummers Day. Beyond that, something phenomenal should be reiterated. And what am I reiterating? For Ola Awakon to have seen a reason to come to gather together his colleagues to celebrate this and sat down to have a deep thought of what theme to give it. And he gave it echoes of our drums. That is significant. What is he telling us? Echoes of our drums is telling us that beyond today, beyond the fanfare of today, we must ensure that the music, the communication, the language, the message we should be passing across to one another must always echo in our heart, in our soul, in our societies, in our ethnic groups that we belong, in a way that will bring us closer together as a people. That's the way I see it as a creative artist.
Addressing the association choice of the Queen as the Grand Patron, National Coordinator Gotard Williams Isioma says it was important to Gotard not only to catch talent young, but to associate with Her Royal Majesty as model for its growing female members. The Delta-born but Lagos-raised drummer, veteran, musician, and author, and director of Echoes of the Drum. A drum performance is part of the association's way of placing drummers in the center to show that what they do is important as actors.
We are like lecturers now, so not quite the academical one. So, but we just want to bring back our minds to the gifts, what the endowment we are all got from God as a nation, as an individual, because we've got a lot, but I think we are being foreign in everything we do now, and it's not really helping us. It's not encouraging. So I think Allah's play is trying to bring us back to the path which we are stepping away from, and that's why the drum too. The drum has got a lot, both spiritually and even what it does to us health-wise. So, and we don't know about that. But the Europeans, they are making good use of that now. That's why you see them creating drum circles. So, but we don't even have that yet. Coming to anyone now, bros, you have to drum, because he go help you do. It's like, what is that, me drumming? It's for, no. But you see drums in royal palaces. You see drums in high places, even in healing, I would say traditional healing spheres. We see them. They have a purpose. We are connected. Our heart beats. It's replicated in those drums. So there's a link between we human and those drums. So it's high time we start saying them that there's a healing power in drums. So, and even, yeah, we can make money from it too, just like some of us are doing, but there are more to it. And the play speaks about our herbs too, that because everybody now is about getting drugs from Europe. No, we've got a lot. Before they came, we were wearing this sick even. So I think we should go back to those things. And Allah has really done well by penning these things down in the play. And that's what I've tried to do, to really preach it out. Not just dramatize it, but tell it to people that we've got a lot that is ours that we are neglecting. And I hope the play speaks it. So we communicate. Like when I'm playing, I don't just play. I like communicate spiritually. When we say spiritually, it's not something out of this world that, yeah, maybe what we call juju or charm. No, it's you, the inner man in you. So communicating with it. The drums too, they were made from wood that were alive before. They were made from skin of an animal. So those spirits exist. So by the time you link them together, it's so powerful. And it communicates to people too. Yeah, that's why there's a true story that they got to all these diasporas. They had to play different ethnic drums for them to, the ones they get so moved, attached to. It's automatically where they are from, and it works. It was a theory, and it worked for them because they don't, okay, they are Nigerians. Where am I from in Nigeria? So some people tried that, and it worked. Like playing Igbo music now, drumming or Yoruba. You know, you feel attached to where you are from. It's an in thing. It's that spirit in you. So it's easily, they call you to themselves. So
the initial plan for the ministry was to be able to contribute $100 billion by 2030. There's a Destination 2030 plan. So it shows that we're really looking into the sector. This is the first time in the history of Nigeria that we have a ministry that focuses on the creative economy specifically. And that goes to show that the renewed hope agenda of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is really taking this seriously for us to have a ministry and agencies that are focused on that. Looking at the functions of the ministry, we're here to support, we're here to build, we're here to partner, we're here for the global community to come through and for us to also take ourselves out there. Everybody knows Nigerians are everywhere around the world, and that can be a contribution to our GDP if we utilize and connect our networks and the creative and cultural sector.
The thing for me is that this is a play about brotherliness, this is a play about unity, this is a play about togetherness. This is a play that, you know, we may have different ambitions, we may have different aim and goal as individuals, but we can achieve better collectively. And that's what played out in the production that you're about to see and that some of us have had the privilege of seeing. No matter the challenge, no matter the problem, we can choose to fight, argue, disagree, but we always need to come back and forge a direction and think about unity in the country. It's not something that we must compromise. The brilliant talents that we have in this country, I'm always very elated. We have them in music, in drama, in dance, in Nollywood, and everywhere we have them. So each time there's an opportunity to celebrate them, I am so excited. And I think we should dedicate almost every month, a day in every month to celebrate our huge challenge.
The world is a college of rhythm and beats, and our existence is a reflection of this choosing. We cannot live without the rhythm produced by our hearts. Likewise, can we enjoy the beauty of existence without music, an assemblage of purposeful sound? So, the impact of the drum cannot be overemphasized as a viable tool of rhythm, beats, and sound production for development in society. Imagine a world without a drum.
Africa is blessed. Nigeria is super blessed. This is the reason that the Guild of Theatre Arts Drummers is collaborating with Artworks Communications to create a campus tour and global communication tour of the play. Subsequently, Drumunication is my coinage for drums for communication and education. But, thank you very much, ma'am. But we cannot do it without you all here, seated, and those brands who can join in this vision for a better society through the arts. This project is in line with the renewed hope mantra of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to revive the glory of Nigeria through the arts. Without mincing words, this is a revolution in the creative industry in Nigeria. Please, each one should tell one to be part of it.
World Drummers Day marked April 4, was found in 2019 by German drummist Christian Cage. It is aimed at celebrating drummers worldwide who provide the backbone of any band, celebrated in countries like Germany, Sweden, Nigeria, among few others. It is also aimed at the day being recognized by the United Nations.